Howdy folks, Frank KG6NLW here, and today we're going to be talking about the Talkpod in all its glory. Or is it? Stay tuned for more. So today we're starting with the GMRS Portable Transceiver VHF, UHF, FM, AM, airband, multi-bands transceiver. It says it has an FCC ID 2 Alpha Delta Quebec Zulu GMRS 1. Output is 5 watts power. Frequency is 144 to 148 and 430 to 440. But that's ham band, and this says it's GMRS. So let's take a look and see how clean this is. So in the box we have nice instruction manual. Let's see. Nice and simple thing. May not need that. Programming cable, which is fantastic. Looks like it has the Kenwood K connector or the Baofeng, whichever you prefer. We have the radio itself. A nice battery that has 1500 milliamp hour of power. There we go. A nice antenna that is 136 to 174 and 400 to 470. So we're good there. Wall charger, brick charger, USB-C. So that means, yep, the bottom of the battery has USB-C charging. Your standard lanyard and belt clip. Now, let's put all this together and see what we get. Alright, so now that I have this set up, there are 53 different menus you can go through in order to change things on the radio. It looks like your standard menu set across all other radios. I'm not going to go through all of them because that will take forever. But let's see if we can turn off the annoying beep and voice. Voice off. Fantastic. So, let's get this set up on a couple simplex frequencies and see how clean it is with the Tiny SA. We're still on 146520. And we are now on low power. Let's see what that will do. You have to key up for a minute or two here and wait for it to work itself out. Oh, I may have frozen this again. No, there we go. Well, by the looks of it, on low power, our first harmonic, our primary, is at 146.5 and 29.1 dBm, which is a little less than 5 watts, so it's not completely low power, but it's not high power either. And our second and fourth harmonics are below the minus 16.02 line, but they're not minus 30 down from that line. So this is going to probably mark as a not clean radio, at least on VHF. Let's go over to UHF and see what happens. Alright folks, we're going to try this one more time. Transmit power is set to low. I'm on 446. The Tiny SA is all ready to go. As you can see, the cable is all connected with the attenuator in line. Let's hit that PTT button. It's transmitting. It says it's low power. Let's see what it does here. Holy cow. Now, I can guarantee you that's not because I'm right next to it, because if I come far away, I'm stretched out as far as the cable can go. That's staying put. That's not moving at all. That is I'm going to say that's pretty darn dirty to have all those spurs right there around the first harmonic. Now, something I want to test out. I'm not sure if this will even do it, but let's go. Measure harmonic 223.5. That is the 1.25 meter band or 220 band. So let's take a quick look at that. If it will even take it. Oh, hey, look at that. It takes it. Let's see here. I'm set for, let's come back down here, menu. I'm set for low power. So let's see here. Display, draw line, minus 16.02. Let's make sure the trace calc is off, and level external gain is minus 40. And let's rotate that so that you guys can see it easier. This is keying up on the 220 band, and looking at the display, we have the primary harmonic is sitting about 223.5 or so, as is the second harmonic at 223.5. Now let's see here. The second harmonic is below the minus 16.02 line, but it's up in 440. And then the third harmonic is sitting at 670 something megahertz. Oh, and we have a sixth harmonic at 1.1 gigahertz that's popping in and out. That is quite interesting. Let me, while I have this keyed up still, let me turn off the auto refresh and show you on the big screen what this looks like here. So this is what the 220 looks like. Yeah, that is that's quite something. 446.9 is the third harmonic, 223.4 is the second harmonic, and 1.1173 gigahertz is the third harmonic. They're all below the minus 16.02 line, but they are not all 30 dB down by the looks of it. That is the key factor there. So let's turn auto refresh back on, and I bet I have a radio I can use to at least maybe listen to 223, and we'll see what happens. So I don't have a radio to listen to 223, but I do have a radio, my ICOM ID50, which you saw in my live stream that I will link up here, of Is It Clean with the Smokin' Ape. It is set to the second harmonic, which was 446.9. Oh, now it's on 447.1. So let's just... It's jumping around a little bit. Oh, we have audio. Kilo Golf 6, November Lima Whiskey testing. And just like that, it went away. Let's key up the 223 again. As you can see, I'm keyed up on 223.5. It says 447.0. Oh, yeah, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, that's transmitting on 2235, and that was coming across 447.1 megahertz. I'm going to say that's probably not super clean. Never mind the fact it's not supposed to even transmit on UHF bands for ham radio. So, I'm going to say this. Is the Talkpod clean? Absolutely not. I couldn't even use it on high power without it canceling out the tiny SA and making it not work at all. On low power, is it clean? Well, I'll let you be the determining factor of that based on what you saw here today. Now, would I suggest the Talkpod? Probably not, unless, somebody goes, hey, I want to go out on a boat or a hike or, something, and I want something that if I lose it, it's no big deal. Then sure, I'll recommend the Talkpod. The Talkpod, at least the A36 Plus, this is the original model. This reminds me of the days of early Baofangs. They were not clean at all. And as you saw, I transmitted on 223.5 and came out on 447 megahertz. So that second harmonic is definitely there. Until next time, I'll say 73.